There are ways to make money that most people never even realize exist. And the difference between struggling and thriving often comes down to one thing: perspective. Let me tell you a story. A mother gave each of her four daughters $2,000 to start a cupcake business. Same product, same starting money, completely different outcomes. Sarah, the oldest, chose the traditional path. She baked everything herself, up at 4 a.m. every day, mixing dough, frosting cakes, standing outside the metro selling cupcakes for $3. On good days, she sold 150 cupcakes. Monthly profit? Around $1,200. But if she stopped working, the money stopped too. Hard work, but no leverage. Emily, the second daughter, thought differently. She didn't bake at all. She bought cupcakes wholesale for $2 and sold them to offices for $3. No kitchen, no early mornings, just distribution. She sold about 500 cupcakes daily and made nearly $2,800 a month. Same cupcakes, different thinking. Jessica, the third sister, went even further. She secured advance payments from company cafeterias, then used that money to lock exclusive deals with bakeries. She wasn't risking her money anymore. She was using other people's money to control the market. That's leverage. But the youngest sister, Megan, played a completely different game. She never baked, never sold cupcakes. Instead, she connected flour suppliers, sugar distributors, and bakeries into one steady network and took an 8% commission on every transaction. No product, no inventory, no long hours. Yet she made more than all three sisters combined. Lesson pause. This isn't really a story about cupcakes. It's about how most people are trained to earn money. We're taught to work harder like Sarah, but real wealth usually comes from systems, leverage, positioning, and perspective. Because if your income stops the moment you stop working, you don't have a business, you have a job. Let me tell another one. And as we proceed, you will understand a moment between each connection, opening a part of your mind that only you will feel in this process. Let's go. A professor once challenged a farmer named John on a train. If you can't answer my question, you pay $5. If I can't answer yours, I pay $500. John agreed. The professor asked, "What's the distance from Earth to the moon?" John didn't know. He paid $5. Then John asked, "What animal climbs a mountain on 3 legs and comes down on 4? The professor researched, calculated, searched, nothing. He paid $500. Curious, he asked John for the answer. John handed him $5 and went to sleep. Knowledge isn't always power. Sometimes perspective is. Final story: seeing opportunity. Years later, John opened a leather shoe shop. Across the street was Mike, a trusted shoe repair expert for 20 years. One day, John posted a sign: "Heel repair, $10. Mike lowered his price. John lowered his again. Soon, it became a price war. Customers flooded in. But John wasn't repairing shoes. He didn't even have the tools. He was attracting customers, then showing them his handmade leather shoes. Meanwhile, he sent repair customers back to Mike. Mike thought he had competition. John was building traffic. Different game, different outcome. Success isn't always about knowing more. It's about seeing patterns others miss, understanding people, positioning yourself differently. A degree helps, hard work matters, but perspective? That changes everything. So next time you chase success, ask yourself, am I working harder or thinking differently? Because sometimes the biggest opportunities aren't hidden, they're just viewed from the wrong angle. And once you see it, you can't unsee it.